this session is getting started with Financial Services Cloud. It's a big one, but I'll try to cover most of the important highlight from Financial Service Cloud. So first, what's overview? I will share overview of the Financial Services Cloud. Why Salesforce created this product, Financial Service Cloud. What are the sub verticals, and what is the architecture of Financial Service Cloud data model, and how can we install Financial Service Cloud if we want to go ahead with the process, and what about security? So let I'll cover next session, this slide, Financial Services Cloud introduction. So why Salesforce come up with this cloud information means, I mean, earlier we were using Sales Cloud, Service Cloud. What is the need of Financial Service Cloud? So if we think in terms of the BFSI structure, it's a very complicated structure, and whenever we ask for any information, I mean, customer reach out to the bank representative or advisor team, they will not get answer quickly. And apart from that, they have different systems spread across their uh, technologies, right? So they need to log into the one system to get one information. If they are asking for other information, they need to log into different applications. So applications are segregated across their network, and structure is very complicated. Apart from that, there is a virtual workforce. One team is working in one location, other team is working in other location. So the advisors, the banking team or the investors, they are not able to fetch that information quickly. So because of that, if we have one system in place, so that solves or eradicate all problems in altogether, that's the Financial Service Cloud solution. And as we know, in India, if we say regulatory compliance, it's all it whatever related to BFSI, it's all together controlled by RBI. And if we talk about US, we can say federal government, or not only at the country level, we have so many different type of regulation at a state level too. And every day we can see the regulatory compliance keep on changing. So how can we keep track of these things within their system? So that's, if we have Financial Service Cloud, we can easily do those things. I mean, it's providing out of the box functionality, like if we utilize some of the automatically created objects, so we can easily do that things. And right now we are if we talk about different type of payment system, like we are using WhatsApp payment, Apple Pay payment, and now wallet pay. So there are different type of things, and these things are keep on changing. And if we say in terms of customer trust and customer expectations also evolving day by day. So if we want make our customer happy, we need all information on tips, so that we can easily fetch that information, we can easily share with them, we can respond quickly. And if we have existing system, so that, and we want to move ahead with the new system process like Financial Service Cloud, we can easily accommodate or incorporate those changes. So it all provide, we can easily transform our system if we go ahead with the Financial Services Cloud. And now there are different sub verticals in Financial Services Cloud. So in terms of sub vertical, if we use Service Cloud, we can see Service Console there, right? In a similar way, Financial Service Cloud gives different type of banking applications. So there is a less of customization as per user requirement. If system is very complex, no doubt we have to do a lot of customization again. So we can see wealth management, retail banking, insurance, mortgage, and along with there are multiple application like commercial banking, many more we can see inside Financial Service Cloud. So this is the product architecture for the Salesforce Financial Service Cloud. Here I just took up one slide for the banking data model. Here you can see. And The base layer is the existing banking system. It means our existing system maybe in mainframe or whatever the existing technology, and if we want to move our system to financial service cloud, we must need to integrate that system with financial service cloud. So we can integrate with the MuleSoft layer. So that's why MuleSoft layer is the display. Then on top of that, we have customer 360. So customer 360 is provides a outstanding functionality. uh, we can build customer trust relationship in it, and if we want to get any information quickly, there is no need to log in and log off from the system. We have all things in one place, so that it just need about the switching of the tabs, not the systems. And on top of that, because we know financial service cloud comes with sales and service cloud, so we can utilize sales cloud capabilities, service cloud capabilities. Not only sales and service, if we want to integrate our product with marketing cloud, we have that visibility. And again, it's providing different type of console application, retail banking, mortgage, wealth management. And on top of that, if we want to utilize custom objects, standard objects, we have that visibility in financial service cloud. So this is the financial service cloud data model. We can see three different colors, because one, the objects are in orange color, that's financial service cloud managed packaged object. So whenever we install financial service cloud, we can see these objects like account relationship, live event, contact relationship. And green one is the standard object, business milestone, identify document, person life event. And the blue one are the standard Salesforce or service cloud object. So if we see, financial service cloud not only support to the business to business type of relationship, but it also support business to customer, B2C and B2B, both type of uh, business purposes. So that's why uh, it just whenever we install our package, we have to take care of the things. We have to read our system very closely, what type of need, what they are expecting. On top of that, we will be configuring the changes, we will be assigning the permission set, and we will go ahead with the licensing process and all. So you can say inside account we can store employer and household is nothing but, if we want to group, if we want to store accounts information in grouping way, if we want to relate one account with different accounts, so that we can, if we go ahead with the household, we can quickly check complete net worth of the altogether related account information. And all these things related to the financial goal, because ultimately whatever we are storing, we are storing for a financial goal. I must be having, or my client must be having some financial goal, in terms of they want to save some sort of money to get to achieve their objective. Maybe they want to purchase home, they want to purchase some sort of car or anything like that, so they have some sort of financial goal. And life event, it's nothing but it helps to create more personal need based customer engagement. It, when I'll give you demo, you can really see the details there. So again, it's a as I said, if we go ahead with the financial services cloud, it provides so many standard and custom object we can utilize automatically. There is no need of customization. And if system or our business need customization, then only we have to do. So if you see here, financial account, this is all together the data we can see, objects we can see, it's related to financial information. So is to store financial account role. So what's the financial account role? Whenever we create account, right, so at that time we need to take care of what type of account, whether it's a joint owner account or a trustee account or a partner account. So altogether information will store in account role information, asset and liability. So I can take example of a person. Uh, he's a genuine uh, he's invest in wealth and management. He also having some sort of stocks and equity. Along with it, is one loan is running, so that may be a liability for her. But apart from that, she's owning one home, so that will become an asset for that customer. So we can see all information here. And if we look here, we can see person account, it's all related to opportunity and lead and referral. So here lead and opportunity, it will become the sales cloud capability feature. So it will it's playing same role what we know from the sales cloud, right? And if we want to verify any customer, so like compliance related things, so for that identification document, financial goal, education, so we can store all information here, and we can easily utilize our business functions related to BFSI. So in the I'll cover all these concepts while giving demo. So because of time constraint, I'll directly cover this slide and I'll jump on the demo part. So from financial service cloud installation point of view, I know whenever we want to complete any task, any sort of task, we have to perform, we have to do some sort of preparation, pre-preparation, post-preparation. So same thing applies here. So financial service cloud only supports lightning. So whenever we are going ahead with the installation process, first our org should enable with lightning experience, enable the contacts to multiple account feature. So it's the same settings, as we all know, we can go ahead, we can go in the account setting from the setup, and we can enable it and create the user profile, because ultimately whatever we are going to install, that will be used by users, different type of users. So what different type of users like, and what would be their profile, whether it's a advisor, bank manager, or a normal banker, or a insurer. So we have to configure such type of profile, then we can go ahead with the installation part. So when we see financial service cloud, it comes with one managed and five unmanaged package. So managed, because in managed package we can't do any type of customization, we can't do any update. If we want any type customization, then we can utilize unmanaged package. So and if we know about financial service cloud pricing information, so there are four type of category available. One is the starter enterprise edition, so that's the minimal functionality provided feature, where customization is not possible, and it costs you around $225 USD dollar. And there is a starter unlimited edition, so it's in this license we can do some sort of customization, so that's why it costs you 375 USD. And one is growth enterprise and growth unlimited, so cost will vary as per your requirement. If you want lesser customization, then we need to pay less amount, and if we want higher amount of customization, then we have to pay more in terms of licensing. I'll move to the demo part. So for demo, you for practicing financial service cloud, you can just create trial org. It will valid for 30 days, and whenever you create your trial org, you can see some sort of warnings, and set of guidance will be mentioned there. You must need to set up your domain. Once you set up your domain, there are some sort of auto created users will be available inside financial services cloud, so you can utilize them. So right now I've done that part, I'm not going to cover that information. But if you know, you can easily go ahead with the domain process and all that. And right now I'll jump on the basic licensing information. So if you have all done your installation and all that part, then you just need to assign required permission to your user profiles. So if you want to utilize action plan, you need to enable it from the user profile. If I'll just click cancel it. So from user profile, you can just go ahead with the permission set license assignment, and whatever permission you want to assign, you can just click on it and you just need to enable it from there. So this is the, and again, after enabling permission set license, you need to assign permission set to your user profile so that you can go ahead with your tasks. So I have enabled whatever I want to utilize permission set licenses, and I've assigned those licenses to my user. Now I'll move to the object part. So you can see object, there are different sort of standard object, but if you see account relationship, so this is the different object we can see in financial service cloud. It's a custom object that solves the purpose if you want to relate different business all together. So we can store this type of information in account contact, and there is a one lead and referral object. So it's the same what we can what we see in sales cloud, but here the purpose is different. We can the purpose is same, just the functionality, or I would say the scenario, maybe we are utilizing multiple scenarios. So if any investor or any client who is the part of your banking organization, and if he want to refer, or maybe banking employee itself, they want to refer to someone, they can utilize this object to store information. So I'll move to the normal functional flow. So here I'm going to take existing data from the trial org. I have not created anything so far. So you can see this is the person account of a Rachel Adams. She's a tech savvy investor. She is having multiple financial accounts and having a good worth. Approx 1 million. So she's having two investment accounts. She's also having bank account, and she's having insurance policy. Apart from that, she's having auto loan and Adams house. So it's a asset and liability, like I said in the previous deck. So altogether things, they are, this is the beauty of service cloud. If you go inside financial summary, whatever the things, whatever the amount we can see inside child records, it all together summed up to the parent one. So it's because of financial roll up summaries. So inside this you can see how this contact or how this account is related to different other account information or accounts or business. So if we see here, Adam household is a household. So household is, again, it's a grouping of accounts, or maybe a different type of household. We can also relate this household to different household. And Rachel is a primary group and primary member of this household. So why primary group and primary member? Whoever is the primary group and primary member, they can the amount or the goals or the whatever the things, the all together things will be rolled up and summed up together towards the primary member. Here we can see she's also having different accounts running business, Adams Energy and Adams Charitable. And she's Evan M. Cole. She is the lawyer for Rachel Adams. So that's why we can see all information in one place, and it's a pictorial representation. So there is no need to go inside details. I mean, if we see in previous tab financial account, there is a detailed record, but here the view they describe detail in a pictorial way, so it's easy to understand. If we want to edit or add any group member, we can easily do from by clicking on edit group. And here you can see what is the role in group. So there are different type of roles supported by financial service cloud, and like client, dependent, domestic, spouse. So we can see all thing here, and what type of activities roll up summary we want to perform. Like we want to roll up only task information or event or financial account information, so we can click here and we can easily we can configure that information. And one most important point, for any group, only one only one primary member, we can't enable it. So if we enable it, we can see easily this message, we can't designate the person as a primary. So only one primary member. Apart from that, we have to enable primary group for the added members. Here you can see how is the group related to other groups. So we can see related roles and what's their importance in their group, or whether these are the peers. So we can all information configure from here. So like you can see, Nigel is a spouse, Scott is the son. So all information in one place. So right now we can see his all together in total financial account amount is 38 something. So if I'll go ahead with the Scott Adams and just I'll add, because right now you can see I've not added anything inside Scott Adams. So I'll try to create one bank account and I'll give saving bank account. I'll give status as a open. Ownership is a joint. Um, then type of checking account, joint owner, because the Rachel is mother of Scott. So I'll give her name here, and then I'll give some balance amount, maybe, and I'll save. It will take some time because of roll up calculation. So you can see as soon as I added account financial account information and I added balance 1 million, we can see the altogether amount displayed here. Not only here, if I'll move to the Rachel, because Rachel is mother and he's the part of the Adams household, right? So if we move to the Rachel Adams or Adams household, we can see altogether information for the added financial amount that will update. It will take some time because of trial org and the roll up amount summary. So it will reflect here, and it shows the total amount of financial account, total related financial account. AUM is a asset under management. If she's having some amount against investment account like mutual fund or maybe some securities and all that, so that amount will roll up here. And what is the next interaction, last interaction, all information we can see here. So I'll again move to the Rachel Adams uh, part. So here you can see life event, what I was explaining during text view. So life event, it helps to create more personal need based customer engagement, because if as a bank advisor or a bank employee, I can see these are the major milestone for my employee or for my client. If she's asking anything, I can quickly share that information. Not only information, looking at the milestone, I can utilize or I can create referral, because if I can see going forward, she's planning to buy a home. So if she's planning to buy a home, she must be purchasing, she must be interested in mortgage type of thing, right? So I can suggest such type of uh, policies, or maybe home insurance policies, whatever type of thing. And I can, as a bank employee, if I am not part of the mortgage department, I can refer Rachel to someone else who is taking care of the mortgage department. So I will be creating referrals. So if I'll go inside referral, I can create referral directly from this record. And again, referral can be created by internal employee as well as from external employee. So whoever not part of the employees or client, both can create referrals. Now I can, so this is the by default status. Here I can search. So it's created by me. So I'll just remove this. Actually, it's now external, because right now I'm using system admin profile. So I can create. So here you can see new, there is a field new client. It's showing as a tick, because whenever any referral is created, so referral is the same when we create lead in our sales cloud. And so we have to follow some sort of cycle or lead path. We will we have to follow that process, it will go or it will navigate by stage, so we can configure that stage from the lead path. And if you want to include any more stage, or if you want to guide our bank advisor or bank employee, we can configure in that way. If we want everything is good and she is interested in our policy, she is interested in our insurance or something like that, we can convert it. So as soon as we convert our referral, it will show same UI what we can see in Sales Cloud, standard Sales Cloud functionality. Right, whenever we convert any lead, it will create account, contact, and lead. So I'll just click on save. As soon as I click on save, I'm not creating anything. I'll just move back to Rachel Adam. Here you can see that you can see I converted Manisha Jha. So it's now it's become client for us, because we have converted from lead to account and opportunity. So that's why it's ticked. Earlier it was ticked only for Shubha. So now lead is qualified. Now we can again if we want to create any policy or anything like that, we can go ahead with the that part. And here we can see overall summary related to referral, how many referrals I've created, how many we have converted, what's the rejection ratio, and all that. So from referral point of view, whenever we create referral, it will assign to the someone who is part of that queue, referral queue. So if So in similar way, what we can see in Sales Cloud, we can configure similar type of process, lead process, and queue. So I've created this queue for and I named it as a mortgage queue, because whoever the interested candidate in mortgage, they can, whenever they comes as a referral, they can whenever they anyone create referral, they will be reassigning to this queue, and based on that they will be receiving email. And whether based on their availability or interest, either they can accept or reject their referrals, and going forward they can further process with the queue. And if any of the right now I'll move to the goals part. So goals again, because I'm right now inside ritual record, but if I'll go move to the Scott record and I'll create a new goal. Maybe I want to save money to purchase car. Other targeted, we can give targeted by when I want to achieve my target value, maybe 6 lakh actual value. So right now I just created this goal, but I have not selected my household record inside this. So if I'll move to the Adams household, and if I'll see that goals, it will not displayed here, because I created a goal even though, but I have not linked household information here. So that's why it's not displayed here. But if I link my household, Adams household, and I'm just increase some value. So now you can see what amount I have so far. Based on that, it will automatically showing the percentage that I have 3% saving money. And however, I have to make it 6 lakh. So Now if I'll move to and refresh Adam's household and move to the goals part, it's not showing here. What's the issue? It's taking time and reflecting overall things because it's based on roll up summary. So anyways, whatever we are creating as a child record or a linked account record, everything will be summed up and we can see all together information inside household because it's connected through with all accounts, all contacts, and whatever they are having information. And it's if it's a primary member of that group, the all to all information will displayed here. And here we can see edit account contact relationship. If we want to change the roles for the added account or uh, edit business, we can easily change from here. So right now I've just added information for the Scott Adam, so that's why it's displayed here as a dependent because Adam is a uh, son of Richel. And what information I want to perform as a roll up. So I have not selected anything. So I'm just going to select all. And what are the primary member, primary group for the household? Yeah, now I click on save. Don't know, some issue in my org. But it will display goals. What goal I created for Scott Adam, want to save money for purchase car. It will display inside goals tab. And apart from that, there is a one more beautiful functionality provided by Financial Service Cloud. I don't think we have seen this anywhere. So if we want to just visualize complete pictorial representation of all related accounts, contacts, opportunity, and everything, we can move to the ARC. So ARC is a actionable relationship center. So it gives you a whole new look at the relationship point of view, and we can visit tree hierarchical structure. I mean to say, if I am inside Adam's household, how this account or household is related to different entities like Cumulus Restaurant. It's a type of accounts or a business, and what different type of relationship with other type of activity. But here we can see only limited views. So to solve this purpose, we can see the button open relationship center. If we click on it, it will redirect to a new screen, and we here we can see complete detail structure of all the related account. And here you can see this toggle button show related list. So right now we can't see any related records information, but if I click on it, it will show me all related account information. Like we can see everything information, what are the different opportunity related list, assets, household, all information, and total number of accounts it's displayed. If I'll say household financial, so what's the total number of record inside this information, along with not only related record, but when they just launched Financial Service Cloud, at the time there were some sort of enhancement were required, and now they are just keep on updating. So we can see different type of logo icons related with respect to the account record. If it's a related list, so we can see this, and for opportunity we can see crown symbol. So these all have been updated. And if I'll move to the this account information, so we can see all together different account information from the tree hierarchical structure. If you want to add or delete or anything like that, we can easily perform any action. If we want to see further hierarchical structure, So it will again expand into root node structure format. So it's the parent one, and inside this parent, if we have further any account, we can see. And in right side, we can see information of the related account. I mean to say, right now I am inside Scott Adams household, and I'm expanding this option as a Scott Adams. So Scott Adams is a dependent, and Adams household is a household. But if I'll go inside, sh- sorry, Rachel. So we can see Rachel Adam is a client for the Adams household. So and after summer 21, they have updated so many features. So it's utilizing machine learning programming and machine learning concepts. So based on that, it share highlights, I mean, in what different area they are investing. Based on that, you can easily, as a bank advisor or a bank employee, we can easily interact with the clients. We will be having important information with us, so that if we are meeting, if we are going to meet with them, so we can easily have some sort of data about them. Now, in terms of compliance and regulatory things, I will say there is a different object, that's the action plan template. So if you see, action plan template is nothing but it's a ideal if you want to deliver something and it's a repetitive we have to create again and again, then action plans are ideal to deliver consistent and compliant customer engagement. So we can create action plan if we want to assign any sort of tasks to our bank employees or maybe our insurance agents. We can create tasks. Along with task, if we want to assign some sort of document checklist, we can link those document checklist item here. And earlier there was no some sort of gap in inside action plan. So in summer 21 release, they filled that gap. So right now we can create action plan by if you see, I'm just adding action, fill all details. Complete. We can give priority, I mean, to what task I'm assigning, whether it's type of low priority or a high priority, number of days to complete that task, its task is required. Or we can select here whether this task is dependent on any parent task. So right now I have created these two task. I'm saying that this task should complete only when transfer funds to new account it gets complete. And based on that, who are the user I want to assign? So a specific user or action plan creator. So right now I am creating, so but I want to assign this action plan to Ryan Dobson. Ryan Dobson is an advisor for the for my organization. And along with it, if I want to notify him, I can select this checkbox. So there is so many things we can do around the action plan. Just it's not saving. Okay, prerequisite task for this must be marked as required. I'm just making it disable. So I've created this task action plan. Right now it's in draft phase, that's why I can see publish template. Once I'll publish it, I can't do any change inside this action plan. So I'm going ahead with the publishing this it and now you can see deactivate and clone template. So I can't delete it, but if I want to reutilize the same action plan, I can go ahead with the clone template button. So if I'll move to the Rachel Adams record, and right now I'm on live event part. And I just want to create new action plan. I'm just giving start date as of today. Yesterday, it's 5th of action plan template. Here I can see what action plan I'm in right now, that has been published. So I'm selecting requirement account opening process, and status is not started because I have not assigned to anyone. So yeah, there is a one more important thing: skip non work days for tasks. So if suppose that I am assigning today is Saturday, so no one is going to no one will start on this action plan, right? So I can select this option. If we don't worry about skip working days, non working days, so we can disable it. So this action plan will associate against that event activity. If I'll go inside details, I can easily check details here that this action plan assigned to the knee surgery sample target record. So what will happen, whatever action plan having tasks that all associated against this event type, and user need to take care about it, and he will be receiving some sort of communication from the Salesforce end. Yeah. So that's all. So at last, I'll from the these object point of view, I would say financial goal, action plan, life event, and at last, securing data with Salesforce Shield. So because we all are dealing with financial data, and financial data is very crucial data. So how we are taking care of that part? So for that, Salesforce is providing Salesforce Shield. It's a trio of security tools that helps admin and developers to build extra level of trust. So we can utilize it to make it to make our data secure. Suppose that we are having some sort of information and we don't want to uh, share with anyone. No illegal or unauthorized person, they can't access that data. So we can utilize securing data with Salesforce seal concept here. Yeah, that's all from my side, Parvat. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bhavana. So that was a detailed session, and I guess everyone has got a high level overview on how we will be able to utilize financial cloud.